Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Abraham Lincoln High School. You are just in time for the tip-off, Lincoln versus South Shore. The girls have been waiting for this one. South Shore, of course, unbeaten, 10-0, big team coming in. Rail Splitters looking to make a name for themselves right here. I'm Peter Andrus bringing you the action, and with me, of course, Mr. Everyman. Take it away, Willie.
Oh, yeah. So, Lady Vikings, Lady Rail Splitters, undefeated team. I believe we're third seed, maybe underneath East New York. As Mr. Andrus said, big game right now. Definitely going to leave a mark on PSAL this season if we pull this out and give South Shore their first loss. I'd like to see it.
That's what every team says.
Right. Every time they've won, the next team is like, we got to knock them down.
Maybe it could be us.
So let's see what we got. Tifa's down there playing low while Ariel Williams was playing high. It looks like they're in a zone of a sort. Vikings takes the first shot, doesn't drop. We're going back the other way. Layla sees Hadassah. Hadassah throws up a layup, doesn't connect, and we're heading back the Vikings' way. Not sure if Cece liked that shot just now.
No, but it was a nice idea.
It certainly was.
Saw an open player down the court. She got it to her.
It was the best look Hadassah could get. It just didn't drop. A lot of great defense. Great rebound pulled down by Tifa. I told Tifa as long as she stays composed, her team's got a shot. She is the leader on this crew. And now here's the Spider Grant moving the ball around. Looks like a steal from the Vikings, and we're going to get our first jump ball of the game. So I told Layla, while she is definitely the skill on our squad, she also has to pay attention to what Tifa's instructions are, as she's our floor manager. But man, oh man, has Layla Grant got some amazing handle, and I just look forward to seeing her game progress every time they play. So here's number 21 with the ball. Great movement, but Hadassah's got that Lincoln D. Number 2 tries to take a drive in, and she's stopped by Tifa, but Tifa gets a foul.
Defense gonna be the name of the game today.
Big time.
South Shore has scoring ability all over the court. You gotta make sure they don't run that score up.
And I'll tell you, just by size alone, they've got really great height, a height advantage on us. And they just look like basketball players. Everything about South Shore says basketball, so I love that. While the Lady Rail Splitters are keeping a really tight game, I must say, thus far. We could have a bunch of turnovers at this juncture. We don't. Beautiful pass by Layla. Ariel caught for walking because she fell on the ground, but a great effort by our Lincoln Lady Rail Splitters. Here's number 3, Ariel Little, back over to number 10, Cook, to 21. Whoa, big pass over her head. That was Natalia Williams.
30-second timeout.
So 30-second timeout. Looks like if I can hear from here, Coach Cece is just kind of reevaluating the scheme a little bit, tightening up their assignments, making sure everybody's playing who they should be.
I got to talk to her today. She said one of their big goals is going to be to outscore what they did the first time they faced South Shore. They scored 29 points that game. They want to make sure they get more than that this game.
Which I understand.
And another big goal, whether they win or lose, this is a big test for them to see how competitive they can be down the stretch.
That's right.
Because Lincoln's always done very strongly in their own division.
Right.
But when we hit playoffs, we hit a wall of
Big time.
talent in this city.
Big time.
So this is the talent that we can face right now and see where we are.
That's true. That's very, very true. To that point, we're always really excited about the girls heading into playoffs because they usually do. But boy, oh boy, that first round is a rude awakening about some of the things that we may have been missing. So this is a great test, as you said. Tifa almost chicken stripped out there. They got the trap. They strip it from her. Here's number 2 on the drive. Gives Layla some body, and it doesn't drop. Layla Danash Almost a backcourt foul there. Layla saves that. Now to Naj. Little wayward on the dribble. Tifa's got to attack those passes when they're running around. Beautiful fast break by South Shore.
Yeah, it was 3-on-1. There was no defense that was stopping that.
Not at all. You had to foul to stop that play, and I'm glad she didn't. So here's Tifa looking around. Layla. Ooh. Naj tried to set a pick, but those two defenders just converged around her and stopped that play from happening. I'm definitely seeing why South Shore is a great team and a great challenge for the Lady Rail Splitters. Here's Adasa, giving her a little body. Gets stripped. And it's those little turnovers, Mr. A, that we've got to get control of.
Yeah, you can't afford those in a game like this.
I got to tell you, I don't think we've gotten to the rim yet. And that's,
no, the closest was that layup that Hadassah threw up early on.
That's right.
I think it hit the backboard.
Did do that. That was a good attempt there by Tifa. Tries to correct that and just doesn't move fast enough. I also will say the sense of urgency, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just now, we needed urgency. I needed to see Naj really try to save that ball from going out of bounds. We can't jog around with South Shore. All right, here's Tifa with the ball. We've got Bree checked in. Tifa gets her pockets picked a bit, but it looks like they called a foul.
Foul called on number 3. That's Ariel Little. So I'd like to apologize to folks for the weird camera angle compared to our normal streams today.
Yep.
Given the weather and a senior trip, our production crew is MIA.
Yes, we are skeleton crewing it today.
Also, special shout out to our last remaining member, Rihanna Clark on graphics. She's doing the Lord's work.
Clark. Ooh, Layla with a nice shot. Doesn't drop, but that was a great look. We need those. If I'm paying attention, looks like A.J. Solomon and Christian Marbury are in the audience looking at these Lady Rail Splitters.
I did see a few varsity players coming in and warming up earlier.
Right. I see Ethan and Alonzo over there as well. The Ethan man of 1,000 moves, I like to call him. So it's always nice to see other teams supporting each other. Layla, and it's a timeout. Okay, so they're going over this thing. Lincoln's got to just get on the board. Just get on the board. Nice and early.
Got to figure there's a little bit of an intimidation factor coming into this.
Gotta be.
You know, you get in your head about it's South Shore. They're
Right.
unbeatable. It's 10-0.
Right.
You know,
You can
what
beat
are we
yourself
supposed?
just
That's
that way.
it. And then you see, you know, Hadassah with that layup. Hadassah knows how to do a layup.
Right.
But that wasn't her best work.
Right.
And even the one shot we just saw, just off the front rim, it was a mid-court shot. That should have been much closer.
Much closer.
Even if it was a miss.
Right. It should have at least bobbled on the rim or something like that, right? So.
But the pressure, it's out there,
It's
and
on.
it may be interfering just a little.
Absolutely. So it looks like we've made some personnel changes as well. I want to see us just give ourselves a second chance and get to the rim. Get to the rim more often, right? Let's at least attempt those shots. Here's Ariel, gets stripped, and they're going to call that a jump ball and give it to Lincoln. So, yeah, we're going to see a lot of traps on Ariel. Looks like South Shore knows exactly where our potential scorers exist. Layla's getting a lot of attention, just like that. Beautiful spin move out of that. Here's South Shore off to the races. They've got the numbers, and that is an easy score. So here's Layla. Drive into the hoop. Oh! And just like Andrew said, great putback by Bree. But just like Mr. A said, we have got to make those when we're giving them.
Yeah, the fundamental ones you know how to do. They've got to come as easy as they should.
Beautiful pass by South Shore. That doesn't drop. And we've got an opportunity here. Great offensive rebound. And they're going to let us get to the other side of the court. See, this is what I don't love, right? Layla Grant's got to get on the other side quickly, too. And she's got to give Tifa some help here. Naj can't hold on to that. But those are those little things, If Tifa's got the ball and she's bringing it up, everybody on the Lady Rail Spinner should be in front of her. Nobody should be behind her. So here's number 3 to 21, who's already playing a really nice game, Natalia Williams. So is number 3 as well, Ariel Little. Great pass. Number 4 for 3. No good. Layla Grant picks up the rebound. She's coming down. She's looking. She saw Ariel with a hand up. Here's Bree. She gets called. Oh, and they're going to call that one on Natalia Williams. Ariel gave her some body. I kind of thought they were going to call a travel there. Here's Ariel. Layla nearly stripped, but it goes out on Lincoln. It's going to be South Shore's ball. So as I said, they are really sticking to Layla like glue. Realizing that she definitely is an offensive threat for them. Ooh, beautiful defense by Tifa. Oh, and chicken strip Layla. Little doesn't make it. They're going to call another foul.
They better.
Yeah, that was a big-time foul.
They just dropped the people's elbow on Ariel Williams.
And to that point, Ariel's composure has gotten more and more impressive because, yeah, she took a bow. She took a bow. Great ball movement by South Shore underneath the rim to create nice, easy layups. We are on the board, though, so it's an 8-point lead, 10-2. Moderately attended game. Got some people in the audience, parents supporting. Daniel from JV just walked in. He had a great game yesterday. Speaking of yesterday, wow, we had a great set of basketball from the boys, JV
Absolutely.
and varsity alike.
If you missed that, I'm sorry to tell you, you can't go back and watch them just yet.
That's right, that's right.
Somewhere at the end of the playoffs, those will all appear on our YouTube page again for you.
I was going to ask about that. It'd be nice to do a all games announcement, right? They're all on YouTube now, guys.
They're back.
And I'm pretty sure Coach Matos is holding on to them, using them to review, help the boys get better.
Well, not just that. Part of the reason our girls could be struggling right now, they already know who our playmakers are.
Very true.
Because they have all the game footage they could ever want to watch.
Very true. Very true. And we're certainly watching that because they're very prepared for Layla, and they also seem pretty prepared for, Ariel. No communication there.
Yeah,
they picked Layla's pockets. Somebody's got to talk to her there. Here's Ariel. 45 seconds on the game clock. South Shore's in a full court press, but we are moving. Here's Naj. Doesn't drop. Wide open shot. Mid-range doesn't drop. We're heading back the other way. Ooh, Ariel with a great block there. Nice trap. Nice trap. Good defense by Lincoln.
Oh, no.
Great defense by Lincoln.
Had it and just threw it right back into the hands of a South Shore player.
Yeah. So I got to say, we're having some issues, obviously, on offense, but our defense isn't too shabby.
No. I think having 12 points against you right now, while not ideal, should
be way worse. Come on, let's call it like it is, right? right?
is not as bad as it could have been.
Correct. Correct. And defense is definitely keeping this score from being a lot higher. There's a miss there. This is Natalia Williams. Her and Little have been a really great tag team in this first quarter. So here's Williams again. A little bit of noise there. And got some girls from Lafayette's team here watching our squad, not in our division. Oh, bad pass. And here's Natalia. And from behind, Tifa with the defensive block. Kind of letting South Shore know we're not just going to go down now. We're still going to play this game.
Anybody see the wings on her on there? 4.8 left on the clock. Foul comes in on Hadassah.
And here's Natalia Williams shooting two. Just left the line. Got a little noise coming from the audience. And it works. Look like Jania's twin sister down there. She plays for Lafayette, averaging about 10 points a game. They got a little sibling rivalry. And she hits that one. So here's Tifa, 4 seconds, heads up, just throwing it over. And that's going to end this quarter. Down by 12, Abraham Lincoln 2, South Shore 14. As we said, if you look at the record and look at some of the skill levels on South Shore, they should be pulling ahead a little more than this, but Lincoln has been playing some really decent defense, kind of holding things down as we figure it out offensively. I see my man, the man, Mr. Andrus, might be pulling out some stats for me.
You know it.
My information station.
Want to see what they did in their first matchup. The first time they met was second game of the season for the Rail Splitters, December 4th.
Okay.
And South Shore scored 76 that game.
Just don't tell me what we scored. Just, it's
no,
fine.
We said it was 29 because one of the goals.
Right.
We want to outdo that 29 today.
Right. So how deep does it go? Could you even see how we did first quarter? Are we on par there?
I do not.
Doesn't
have
go
that
that
breakdown,
deep, right?
no.
Okay. But I'm curious, quarter by quarter, where are we matching up with our previous performance?
I can tell you that South Shore has beaten at least one team with over 100 points.
Wow.
So I'll take 14 and a quarter.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on, defense. Little, wide open, doesn't go. Ariel getting a piece of that one. But number 23 on South Shore gets the putback. And that was Serena Smith. So here's the double team on Grant. Ooh, Grant throws it over. And that's one of the things that I spoke to Tifa about. Body language suggests to your coach that you're out of this game, right? Mistakes happen. They happen. And when you got a good team, it's their job to make you make mistakes. But our body language would suggest to a coach that maybe you got to go. So if you still got game in you, keep that positive attitude.
That's right.
Number 10 drops a cute little mid-range. Nice little jumper she had there. Ariel, stop cutting. You got to keep cutting. Here's Ariel, back to Tifa. Layla, they converge on her. She's trying to get it to Ariel. Call, looks like there's going to be a foul. Called on 23. That's Smith.
South Shore is doing a tremendous job of just forcing you have to do quick, precise passes.
That's right.
And anything else, they're going to set you up for a double or triple team.
That's right. Looks like she got a piece of that one. The inbound was touched, and we're going back the South Shore way. Beautiful passing, but Bree with a nice block. And as I said, Lincoln is really showing up defensively. And it's going to be White's ball. So 23 and 10 are going to come out. And we're going to see 12 and number 2 hit the floor. 12 is Heaven Hart, and 2 is Jaylene Jones. Here's Hadassah for 3. No bueno. Layla grabs the rebound, but she gets stripped by number 2. And then there's a foul called on Hadassah. A little bit of great sportsmanship by Hadassah, making sure Jaylene Jones is okay. Hadassah called for the foul. So here's Jones for 3. That doesn't drop. Bree with a great rebound there. Slips out of her hands. We get it to Layla Grant. And we're going to pass to get down. Ooh, and she definitely got called for steps. She slid that foot. And you notice, that is definitely a issue for our Lincoln girls. They get that ball, and they don't know the dribble or the pass, and all of a sudden, before they know it, they've moved their feet, call for travel.
Yeah, you take too long to make that decision, you're going to get caught. And again, that's South Shore is doing a great job of forcing you to think quickly, quicker than you'd want to.
That's right.
And forcing you to make a mistake.
Beautiful block. And we've got that. We have got that. We have been blocking shots all game. Layla with the stop and pop.
Hey.
It's good. Here's Natalia Williams. Number 5 doesn't drop. Great defense. No call on number 5 just now pushing Bree.
Good job by Bree to keep one of her feet down through that, though.
True that. Natalia intercepts that play from South Shore. Here's number 2. Ooh, that layup's a miss. And the putback goes in. I believe we could have got 2 blocks just now. Here's Layla to Ariel. Ariel shoots. No good. Ariel shoots. And it's good.
I know you were winding up for it.
Right. So 6-20. Better showing here in the second quarter. Easy drop in and lay up for South Shore. Number 2 with the great heads up play, Jones. Here's Ariel. Naj.
There's that trap.
Strip. We're going back the other way. They got numbers. Beautiful touch pass from 3 to 21. That's that combination of Ariel Little and Natalia Williams. I like seeing them on the court. Here's Naj. Ooh, she gets chicken stripped. And we're going back the other way. Here's Little. Long 3. Woo! And it's good. Man, that was college 3 right there. Here's Ariel. Calls the timeout. 27-6. And I'm wondering if it's time for a few personnel changes.
Definitely time for a little breather for the girls.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a long stretch without the clock stopping.
Yeah, we were just going just now.
Yeah. First time we really got a bit of a rhythm.
True.
Just from either side.
True.
Being able to go back and forth without the clock stopping.
Big time. And if there was a combination of players that we need to do something about, I got to tell you, the Ariel Little and Natalia Williams combination has been really, really nice. We've got to break that up.
We always joke, if you know their names, that's trouble.
Exactly.
It means you're calling them way too often.
Way too often. I got to throw number 2 in there as well. Jaylene Jones doing a really good job of distributing the basketball around. So here's Tifa on the inbound. No good there. Air ball. We're going back the other way. Beautiful heads-up pass there into traffic. Not bad. Jones with the 3. We got a little quicksand going. Tifa protecting the basketball. Gets it to Layla. Back to Tifa. They try to pick her pockets. And they're going to call number 4 for the foul. Reach in. Yeah, boy, you can hear Coach Donna from here. Tifa, that was a faster pass to Hadassah. I saw her wide open.
No.
And they're going to call a trip on number 3, Ariel Little.
She disagreed.
Yeah. Yeah.
She thought Layla went down under her own power.
Looks like Layla's tripping over some feet a bit. 3, it was on target, just a little too much. We're gonna get a whistle. And Shekinah called for a foul. So we are in the zone. Janiyah Williams checked in. Beautiful steal. Layla looking at Tifa. Tifa running lanes with her.
Oh.
Misses that one.
You can't afford to miss those.
Definitely can't. South Shore's got numbers. And they passed around Janiyah Williams. She was looking around, didn't know what was going on, because they certainly had numbers. Not enough Lincoln players down there to help her out. Here's Shekinah. Back to Grant. Grant dribbling in traffic. 3, no good. No rebound on Shekinah, and we're going back the other way. Layla's gonna come out, get a little bit of a breather. Naj is gonna come in. So we've got Tifa, Naj, Hadassah, Janiyah, and Shekinah on the floor. I'd like to see what this personnel package gives us. Heavy on the defensive stance. Nothing going there. Shekinah with the rebound. And it's going to be Lincoln's ball. A push was called. Shekinah's going to come out. Bree's going to come in. Bree's been having a pretty strong game. So I understand her checking back in. We're going to have to move this ball around. Nice ball movement. Janiyah almost
The
doesn't
great
drop.
attempt by Robinson.
Reach and foul. Definitely going to be called on Tifa, I'm pretty sure. And it certainly was. We had an opportunity there with that putback.
Yeah. No, I loved the shot from Robinson.
Yep.
Didn't fall, but
Good
right
look.
move, good look, good pass.
Absolutely. Her and Bree are going to have to work together. If Bree sees that she's going to go back up, Bree's got to box out just in case it doesn't drop. Maybe we get another chance.
3.
Ooh.
That's good.
And there has never been a question about South Shore's talent. They are definitely a talented basketball team. Uh-oh. Got away from number 3 there. I got to tell you, that was a Arlen's dive, if I haven't seen one, right?
Yep.
Arlen's would have dived for that bad boy and took ankles with him if he had to.
It's funny in listening to the girls talk during the year. Oh, another shot from Janiyah. Doesn't drop.
Another one. She's got to definitely practice those layups. It's got to become muscle memory for her. And if worst comes to worst, Play that box. That's what it's on the backboard for.
In listening to the girls talk throughout the year, the one thing they've said about South Shore is, well, they're not as good as they were last year.
Oh, yeah?
Which makes you wonder.
Right. Right. Was Michael Jordan on their team last year? Because they look pretty good. They look pretty solid. Hadassah's wide open.
Hey!
And she knocks that
She
down.
loves them threes.
They gave it to her, and she took it. So we'll be heading into halftime pretty soon. 13 left in the game clock. This one is moving pretty quickly. Little's gonna run it down a bit. Beautiful pass, and it connects.
And one.
With 1 second on the clock, got an opportunity for a three-point play. This is definitely a team to watch if you're paying attention to PSAL girl basketball. It drops, and that's 3 points. 1 second on the clock. We're going to inbound this and head to halftime. But then she stepped. Yep, she took a step inbounds. And that's going to be South Shore with another opportunity. Definitely not too much time on the clock. They're going to try to get something real close to the basket. Way to hold on to it.
Yeah, good job by Gio.
So that's going to put us at halftime, 38-9, South Shore. We'll be back after a quick look at what's going on at Lincoln.
How do you feel about Lincoln?
Well, I like the teachers. You know, they work with the students and stuff, and I feel like this school is very energetic and positive.
Lincoln's a very good school, and I feel that you should come here, guys. Like,
Teachers is nice. The work is easy, so, you know, I like it.
Lincoln's a great school and has great athletic programs.
I feel like it's very family-oriented, and it's all revolves around teamwork.
I like Lincoln. Lincoln cool. I'm really enjoying my freshman year.
It's a great school. I love the family atmosphere.
Lincoln is a great school, positive people, uplifting community, great overall.
I like Lincoln. It's a nice environment.
I feel like Lincoln's a great place to be at. You know, there's a lot of kids that you could connect with and a lot of teachers that you can learn from.
The school calm. I like the teachers and everything. The team. I love my guys.
I feel like it's a good school to be at for athletics, academics, and just to be here overall. The culture is good.
Lincoln events are important because it shows us how to cooperate with each other and how to work together.
At the Cruise Slam, I learned that even though it might look like you might lose, you can never give up because you might achieve great things in the future.
Lincoln Crew events are important because it teaches you about teamwork and you get to meet other people that are outside your class. So I think that's really good.
I learned how to work as a team, you know.
At the Cruise Slam, I learned collaboration and, you know, teamwork is key. Yeah.
Do you feel the love?
are Lincoln.
We are Lincoln.
We're Lincoln.
We are 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 Lincoln. We Lincoln.
We are Lincoln.
Oh, we are Lincoln.
So there's a three-piece part of the YBC program. Of course, number one, a student wants to obtain their high school diploma. Number two, there are issues why students don't come to school. Cutting, don't get along with teachers. And then number three, of course, what is their plans for the future? And we try to help them in all three facets of that mission.
What makes it special for me is I've always had a passion for working with younger people. Previous job, I did do therapy, and my clientele was young women. Now at YBC, I'm working with a younger crowd, and it's mixed boys and girls, and working with them just gives me so much joy. It is my passion to help people in general, but the younger generation just does something for me.
The interactions, the relationships that you build with our young adults is the best thing about YBC. Coming off the streets and coming to us with a lot of hardships. So, we got to meet the student where they're at and, kind of build on their strengths. I mean, we do a lot of strength-based development here, also changing their mindset, and we also instill a lot of values that our organization teaches us. Somewhere, compassion, optimism, optimism to achieve their high school diploma, being leaders in their own right and advocating for themselves. So we do a lot of skill development and meeting where students are at.
What community that we are, because of just to try to be that support system that, probably in day school, they probably don't have. Because
I woke up feeling brand new. I jumped up feeling my high and my low and my soul and my goals just to stop smoking and stop drinking. And I've been thinking and my reasons just to get by, just to get by, just to get by, just to get by.
Because every student has a story that needs to be told.
Well, I have two of my own drones, and I didn't really know how to fly them that well. So, I joined here to learn more, and I also want to do some photography, professional photography.
I always want to do something that has to do with technology outside of school or after school, because I always have that kind of interest. But this year I know that there's a drone club, and my friend Shahan was in here, so I wanted this opportunity to be inside a unique thing, to try something new, to maybe kind of have a look for my future.
I love the Stargazer. The Stargazer, I like it because it's a good beginner drone, but it's also good for just practicing.
It's the Stargazer because it's the easiest and most smoothest, and I feel like it listens to me the most when I'm using it. It's fun to fly.
I've been flying the Stargazer for a couple months.
Okay, how you feel about it?
It's pretty nice.
Pretty nice?
Yeah.
Is it fast?
Yeah, most definitely.
Stargazer, it's amazing to fly. It's so fluent. It's so responsive every time you move. It just does exactly what you want it to do.
It'd be probably Stargazer, because, well, it's much simpler to fly than the rest of the drones. It's pretty good quality. It's really customizable too. I mean, what kind of drone has that?
The app really helps me grow because if I'm a beginner, I could keep the speed at a very low level, but as I get better and better, I'm used to the speed, I just keep increasing it, and it really grows with you.
Stargazers are fun. They're fun. Why? Because how can you put it? You're very friendly to new beginners, and you could turn it up based on how much experience you have with other drones. You have the full capacity of just turning it on and just flying, which is not the best idea. Why? Because you wasted $400, $500 on a drone, and then you just crash into something. You just wasted your money on anything. But with the Stargazers, you build up to that full power that you have access to, and with the full power, it's no slouch to no other drone. It's fun.
Flying a Stargazer drone was pretty easy. It was pretty fast. Controls are pretty amazing. Slowing down is pretty easy. Going through gaps is amazing. I didn't crash not once using it. Amazing somehow. It's really responsive. It's amazing to control. The controls are pretty easy to learn. The 2 joysticks are very responsive.
Back with you live from Abraham Lincoln High School in snowy Coney Island. Lincoln's girls facing the powerhouse that is South Shore. And the scoreboard tells you all you need to know about the first half.
Sure does.
38-9.
Ouchie.
Yeah.
That's all I can say is ouchie. But if you are looking to watch quality basketball from a team that plays really, really well, really cohesively, then South Shore is definitely showing you exactly what that looks like. On the other end, there is some defense that is quite impressive from Abraham Lincoln ever so often. So we get a strip. Ariel Little, she shoots, she misses it. Here's number 2. Call for an elbow. Offensive foul, that's going to go back to Lincoln. So yeah, if you watch the first half, our shot blocking ability has been quite impressive. I know that the score doesn't indicate that, but you can imagine what the score should be if we didn't block a nice amount of shots. Whistle call.
One thing you can say, there were a lot of balls that did not drop for
Absolutely.
South Shore.
Absolutely. And an impressive amount that didn't even get to the rim because we definitely were down there blocking. Ariel and Bree have been quite busy. In lieu of that, it's still a 31-point game.
Lincoln's girls doing everything they can to make it tough for them.
But this is an undefeated team. So it looks like we're fixing the clock.
Looks all right to me.
Yeah.
The lights are on. It's pretty.
Exactly. Oh, tough shot from Ariel. A little bit more power. That drops. Here's Tifa. Long as she doesn't reach, that's good defense. Good trap defense. Layla Chicken strips number 4. Tries to go in for the easy lane. It takes Number 10 gave her some contact. No call there.
Those are the fundamentals we want to see.
Uh-oh. I thought she was going to let her drive right on in. Ariel hits her with the foul. And number 4 is going to the line. And you'll forgive me, I believe that's Chenier. Again, forgive me if I messed that name up. And that's a missed one. And the other is in. So 11-39 here. We just want to see that score get past 29. That's the goal, the short-term goal for Abraham Lincoln's girls, is they just want to score better than they did the first time. And Tifa with a 3. And it looks like we might meet that goal.
I would also like to see South Shore not score what they did that first time.
Right.
We score more, we allow less. That's improvement, that's more growth in the season.
Big time, big time.
On our side.
Big time. Small victories on teams like South Shore.
And again, that's part of what Coach Shields said. We are looking to see how competitive we can be heading into a playoff season where we know there's more top-tier talent.
Absolutely.
That we haven't seen this season.
Absolutely.
We had a bit of a shocker with East New York Family Academy. They came out much stronger than we knew they could be.
Yep. And speaking of that, that's our last game of the season, too.
It'll be away.
Ooh, nice ball movement, but it doesn't drop. And it's going to go Lincoln's way. But really nice ball movement from South Shore. Ooh, and that intercepted. Williams picks it up. She shoots that long 3. It doesn't go. That was Ariel Little on the long 3. Bad pass by Naj.
Ambitious pass.
Especially with Bree in front of her. That was a shorter pass. Naj doesn't grab this read. Number 23 grabs it. She gets fouled. And they're going to call that on Tifa. 12 is going to come in, give Naj a break. It's a number that I don't see often.
Amani Mitchell?
Wow. Testament to Lincoln. Those are Dewey kids, Lafayette kids, and they're cheering a Lincoln cheer. Shout out to the cheerleaders.
Somebody get them some uniform.
I'm telling you.
Where is Coach Roberts?
Right. Oh, and they're going to get that one back. Here's Williams. Over to number 4. To Little. Williams. Tifa playing D. A little too much D. And when I say clean defense, a hand up, but no physical contact.
Yeah.
You know?
You got to be able to stop that ball from going in without giving them the chance to put 2 more.
That's right.
And giving yourself another personal foul.
Right, and you notice she shot a fadeaway, which is the perfect, I'm trying to get a little contact as I'm shooting that ball, and it happened. Great shot by Williams. Yeah, anytime I see somebody in that fadeaway form, I know stay away from them. They're looking for any reason to get some contact. And 2 of them went in.
Hey, the Lincoln cheer squad is walking in now.
Look at that. Ooh, bad pass by Ariel. Don't worry about it, Lincoln cheerleaders. The audience have been holding you guys down for a while.
I believe that's what we call Brooklyn time.
Right. So here's Grant to Mitchell, back to Grant. Back to Amani. A lot of movement between those two. I see Bree calling for it down there. Ariel, and it drops. Here's Little. Ooh, and Little with a nice little mid-range right at the foul line. Amani gets stripped. Here's Williams over to Jones, and Jones with the easy layup. To Amani, back to Ariel, and we've got to pass this thing around to get down. Here's Bree, almost loses it, shoots the three, no good. Amani with the rebound.
No, she doesn't pick it up.
And Janiyah gets on top of that, and they call a jump ball. Smart move by Janiyah to get on top of that. And a timeout called. So Regents Week's next week.
That's correct. We have our last day of the semester on Monday. And then the English Regents, I think, on Tuesday.
Gotcha.
Algebra and geometry on Wednesday.
Gotcha.
I'm not sure where the history and science falls in that.
It looks like there's one more report card right after that.
It's the average of 1, 2, and 3 together.
Okay.
Marking
Okay.
period 3 grades. Teachers had to put them in a little earlier so programming decisions can come up already.
Gotcha.
Any scheduling changes, letting kids know where they're going to have to go.
Gotcha.
There just isn't enough time to do that if we don't put the grades in a little early. So in the last week, kids have had the chance to kind of get some last-minute work in and get that last,
you hear it, parents.
last marking period
That's
grade up.
right. You hear it, parents. That's our kids' opportunity.
If your kid tells you there's nothing for them to do before Monday, they better have all hundreds.
I'm telling you, check that last report card and you make sure. So here we go. Naj on the inbound. Wow, great jump, deflected inbound pass, and here's Little off to the races. 4, can't seem to get it. She gives it out to Williams. Williams up, and that's good. Williams having a really strong game. For some reason, Ariel ducked that pass. I guess that was a shot that got deflected, but it was a foul call on number 23, Serena Smith. Cheerleaders doing their thing, and the Ariel hold. She hits the first one. Missed the second. 17-47. Pass deflected. Ariel bringing it down to Grant, to Bree. Bree can't keep her hands on it, and that is a real problem that we've been having with some of the girl players. Really got to keep their hands on these passes, especially our taller players. It's going to come down to you got to have strong hands.
Not just the hand strength. You take for granted the fingertip strength.
That too.
That it takes to hang on to these balls or to
Little. And it's good.
To intercept a fast pass.
Yeah.
Just going to get the tips of your fingers on it. You need them to get the traction.
Yeah.
Hold it.
Anybody out there has played basketball for half a second, getting a jammed finger because that ball's coming at you at a speed. Naj can't connect that one. Naj saves it right over Brianna's head. South Shore is off to the races. Here's Jones. Bounces off of Brianna, or rather Ariel. Looks like Jones tried to get it to number 5.
Yeah, she tried to do a nice bounce pass, and Ariel Williams read the passing lane, had her body in the way.
Ariel to
Natalia again?
Little. Yep, that to Natalia. Now Natalia for shot, and it's good.
You've got to get the ball out of her hands.
Yes, or you got to play up on her. She
Yeah.
can't be given any space. Here's Ariel to Hadassah. And Williams intercepts it. And we're jogging down instead of trying to get down there to play some D. Ooh. Not really sure why Hadassah stopped. But that gets thrown away. And we're going back the South Shore way. Here's Little. Her and Williams having a really strong game today. Little, quick grab and spin. Williams can't keep her hands on it. But wow, when she plays a little faster, Williams is a real threat. Anyway. So here's Tifa with it. Nice screen set. But they collapsed around her. Naj, and it's a jump ball. So I'm glad they all contained their composure down there, because it looked like it was going to get a little feisty.
It looked like it could, but
way to hold it together on both teams. Here's number 4, shooting the 3. No good, no rebound. Williams with the ball. Chenier doesn't drop, but what a nice layup. Ariel recovers.
Robinson dove to push that out.
Tifa can't keep her hands on it. And Soraya with the easy layup. So Lincoln bringing it down. Timeout's called. And we are exactly 12 points from our goal. Okay?
Doable.
Very doable. Very doable. With 1 minute and 14 left in the third and then a whole fourth quarter to play, I just want to see Lincoln meet these small goals, right?
That's right.
And then the next was the Andrus goal, keep them away from that 79. Keep them away from that 79. Oh, cold out there today.
I haven't been outside since 6 a.m. I don't know what you're talking about.
Freezing. When you get out there, you're going to want to come right back on inside. Oh, man. So it looks like the seniors left for their trip.
Yep, the seniors are on their way to well, actually, they should be there by now.
Yeah.
They went away for the weekend. I don't actually know where, so I can't tell you anyway.
Gotcha.
Shouldn't tell the general public where they're hiding out. You know.
Right.
Witness protection and all that.
But that's cool that that's coming back, right? So we haven't had an away trip in a while.
Correct.
So it's nice to see that we're going back to normal. When I went to Lincoln and graduated, we had a senior trip over the weekend. So nice to see that we're going back to those. I believe, COVID stopped that for a while, I'm sure.
Yeah, COVID stopped everything
Stopped everything
far
for a
too
while.
long. So we've got that as an overnight trip is finally coming back. We'll see what else is coming down the pipeline.
I hear you.
Got a spring semester and some ambitious,
Yeah,
programs.
Yeah.
I don't want to give anything away.
I hear you. Guitar club still kicking strong, I'm sure.
Always.
Got my guitar hanging on my wall. Been meaning to come in there and get some lessons from you there, Mr. A. Beautiful shot by Tifa. And that puts us just 10 away from the goal. Less than a minute left in this game. Little with the ball. Nice dart pass in to Chenier. Caught us asleep down there. Tifa getting trapped by two. Dribbles out. Over to Naj. Cross to Grant. Grant tries to dump it into Layla. And it's going to go out on South Shore.
Nice of them to go get it for us.
Appreciate you guys. I thought it was just going to kind of roll over there and sit there for a while.
I know in the soccer games, it's whoever's ball it is goes and gets it. no matter
Really?
who
Go get
kicks
your
it.
work, huh?
Yeah, that's, you want it, go get it.
Here's South Shore. And I can understand that. Soccer's tough. Tough sport there.
Yeah. Don't waste the run on a ball that's not even yours.
That's right. So here's Tifa bringing it down. Got a little space. They're giving her a little space there. Here's Naj. Grant. And it's no good. So we are heading into the fourth. Want to let you guys know what the goals are here. Didn't really foresee a strong win, even though that would be awesome if we did. But we do have some goals. Last game, we got only 29 points against South Shore, so we're looking to just exceed that. And also South Shore beat us with 79 points, so we don't want to hold them away from that. So for this last and final quarter, let's just see if we can meet those two goals, guys. Nice to see the cheerleaders coming on out and supporting us, no matter what. School dance was really, really nice. Got some information about that yesterday from Nani Mar. Shout out to Nani Mar, nursing a shoulder injury that she suffered. So really wanted to be here. Had to force her to go and take care of herself because she just enjoys commentating that much. Shout out to staff member, colleague, and friend, Hector Otero, who I'm sure is watching this game. Shout out to Mr. Barton, too, who always watches Lincoln Rail Splitter basketball on YouTube.
From the comfort of his warm home.
I'm telling you.
Maybe under one of those nice fleece Lincoln blankets that they
the
gifted.
staff blankets, right? That was very nice. PTA planning a teacher's appreciation event as well. So shout out to Miss Sutton and Miss Erica, PTA president. So here's South Shore entering this fourth quarter up by heavy margins. Looks like they've got their bench squad out. Here's Jones. Nice ball movement. Wow, and they held him to a shot clock violation.
Yeah.
So again,
First time we heard that today.
there are moments where Lincoln definitely steps up their defense and does a pretty good job of it. So here's Layla. Tifa can't hold on to it. Gets poked out by Jaylene Jones. And it's going to be Lincoln's ball. Layla for three. No go. Janaya catches that rebound, tries to put it back up. Doesn't go, and it's going to stay Lincoln's ball. Great rebound by Janaya. A little bit of a trip, but she'll be fine.
She thought she was getting subbed out.
Right. I did a good job of coming on out the game. So there was a steal there. Here's Jones off to the races. Easy layup. Nice move by number 10 to create some separation so that she can make that an easy layup. Here's Grant coming down. going to stay Lincoln's ball.
I think it took a shot off the foot of number 5. It's Amira Bernard.
Here's Janiyah.
Looking
in
for
traffic.
help.
Bree. Janiyah grabs it, gets it to Tifa, and they're all keeping their hands on the ball, and I'm impressed by that. Ooh, she got a little piece of that one. Chenier with the block, and we're going back the other way. Here's Jones. Number 4, over to 5. That's Amira. 12 with a quick little pass in. Nice ball movement, but again, that defense. And they're gonna call that on Tifa. And if you're watching, that's exactly the body language issues that I have. Tifa has got to stay in the game and can't give us.
Shows a bit of the disappointment on her shoulder there.
Yeah.
You know, it just,
which would tell the coach, listen, I gotta take you out.
that's it. We have too much frustration in the body language.
So
Means it's too likely you're not going to play at 100.
That's right. So that brings in Hadassah. No score there.
Just also got to be frustrating as a player because, of course, you're frustrated. And
of course.
Nothing wrong with that frustration being there.
At all. Tact and composure. Still, you got to hold it in. And Janiyah, excited to impound, if you guys didn't notice that.
3 players went to get it from her. And for the first time, there was no press.
Stolen. Here's Cook with it. Slowing the ball game down. It's up, no good. 12 grabs this rebound and it goes out of bounds. Hart couldn't hold on to it. I don't know how that's Hart's ball. Clearly she dribbled it and it was lost, but they're gonna give it back to South Shore. Jones. No good. Grant. Look for Hadassah, but Cook intercepts that pass. No backcourt violation there, even though it touched the other side of the line. And that's number 5 with a great layup. Amara Bernard. So here's Grant. To Naj. Hadassah. Throws it up. No good. Naj on the rebound. Right between her legs, and we're going back the South Shore way. Here's Cook, playing floor general, moving her pieces around. Here's Jones, wide open almost, drives it in. She gets a foul and one. And they're gonna call that one on Robinson, I'm sure. And it is. Block and foul. We're going to sub in. We're going to bring Ariel in for Hadassah. And I have to take a minute to discuss an issue that I'm having in regards to where the cheerleaders can be and the sliding scales of our refs. Right? So yesterday.
It's an issue that they're under the net that we're shooting at. And yet today, it's not.
So there's my issue. And there was a big thing going on with the refs and in our school yesterday about the movement of our cheerleaders. And they decided that we have to get away from the opposing team's basket because we were cheering during a foul shot. Meanwhile, when we played South Shore the first game.
Wagner.
Was that Wagner?
Yeah.
Well, no, even our first South Shore game with the boys, literally as the South Shore was shooting a foul shot, they were cheering with our cheerleaders, and it was no problem. So I'm thinking if
it's
the
all
team's
mind
losing,
games from the coaches.
Right.
Mind games from the coaches.
Right. And then why are the refs deciding that sometimes it's okay and sometimes it's not? I'd love to get an official ruling on that. All right, so here's Layla bringing it down. Naj tries to drive into traffic. Jump ball called. Naj holds on to it. I noticed two things. Oh, actually, it's going to be South Shore's ball, but I noticed two things. Ariel and Naj are glasses wearers and don't have glasses on this game. And Ariel is notorious for wearing her goggles, not on this game.
Maybe everybody got contacts.
Maybe.
End of semester present.
Right. So here's 24 in for South Shore. Charissa Paul. Beautiful up and under, doesn't drop. Serena grabs the rebound. Cook with the ball. Shot clock violation, another. I thought it was a steal by Janiyah before that shot clock went off. Ariel. To Layla. Layla.
Take a trip.
So any information on these bands right above the knee? It seems like almost each.
They, I do know about them. They're pressure bands.
Okay.
Meant to help if you have any kind of issues with tendinitis around your knees.
Oh, okay.
They take a little bit of the pressure as you're running, especially on a hard floor surface like this.
Okay.
They take that pressure off of your tendons, kind of faking the knee out to, tell it the pressure's in a different place.
Right, okay. Nice shot by Ariel. Definitely is stopping some circulation, I'm sure.
No, I don't believe they're that tight.
Okay.
But they, instead of your knees putting all the pressure up on the top from the quads, that pressure helps bring a little bit of it down below and get it a little bit more spread out around the patella tendon.
Great information. Thank you so much, Mr. A, for that one.
Hey, you just got to talk to somebody with chronic knee pain. You came to the right place,
sir. I knew it came from somewhere because you had detail, my friend. Here's Layla, long three, and it's good. And we are 5 points away from working on exceeding that goal of over 29. Layla with the rebound there. Ariel, no go, no rebound. Nice little dunk pass, doesn't connect. And it's gonna be White's ball. Lincoln will get that one back. That was a pass that I believe she should have caught, but okay. Here's Layla for three. No good. Bree with the rebound, put back. Janiyah gets a piece of it, but Bree rips it down. Bree still fighting for it, but South Shore.
What a battle.
Yeah, finally takes it.
Bree versus three.
Yeah. Serena, nothing there. And it's Lincoln's ball. And I definitely have to keep that sound effects board real close because, yep, that air ball means a sound, shout out to you, would be hitting that button. Ariel dumps it to Janiyah. Janiyah boxes out a post move a little bit, but of course getting called for double dribble. Had a little post move back there. So her game is trying to grow.
I got to say, she's gotten a lot of minutes today.
Sure has. Sure has.
Nice to see her on the court, getting some experience.
Here's Bree playing some defense. 35 seconds left in this game. Oh, no call there, but I saw that. Was there a foul away from the ball? Somebody ended up on the floor.
I think Ariel Williams just had her hand out when she tried to throw that ball up. And I think it had more to do with the shooter's hands working through Ariel Williams' reach rather than Ariel Williams hitting down.
Truly hitting her, yeah.
You know, but the contact goes in the shooter's way.
All right, so they're 5 points away from the previous score, and we're 5 points away from our previous score. 17 seconds left. Beautiful dunk pass. And Serena Smith is going to be called for the foul.
I don't think we've seen Bree get to the line yet tonight.
At all. And no, that actually was a call on 14. Ooh. Nearly on target.
That's it. She's going to have an extra assignment in my class on Monday.
Ooh, Bree. You better hit this free one. And it's good.
Oh, okay, all right. No extra assignment.
Right, we'll lay off you a little bit. So here we go. 5 seconds, and this game is over. So that's going to do it. 25-70, South Shore, undefeated team, takes Abraham Lincoln's Lady Rail Splitters, and that's going to be the game. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. With our skeleton crew, I still hope you enjoyed the game. And of course, I want to give my thank you to Mr. Andrus for all the work that he does. And we'll catch you next week at another Lincoln Rail Splitter game.
Thanks, everybody, for joining us. Thank you for the subscriptions. And, of course, thank you to my wife for supporting my media habits. Have a great weekend, everyone. We'll see you next time.